Kidd Brewer Stadium in beautiful Boone, North Carolina. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers and the Appalachian State Mountaineers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Chanticleers head coach before the game. His running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week, he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. On the move from inside his 5. He's finally brought down after a big return that was almost a whole lot bigger. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense will have the football first. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on, but this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably...
Caught, and he's got room. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Barber. Pucks it out of the air. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. Touchdown, Chanticleers. A great catch and run for 6. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
So Appalachian State's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Running to Green. Turning it on. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. To the ground. He's got it again. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul.
That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Keeps it on 1st down. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Dropping back, it's Barber. Lets it fly. Got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Coastal.
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen 2 drives. We've seen 2 touchdowns, David. They are so explosive. They've got so much speed all over the field, and they're lighting this scoreboard up early.
Hey, you better find some answers defensively. Like, you better find a way to slow them down. And how about this next possession for your offense? Like, coming on the field, you can tell. As an offense coordinator, you got to feel it. Like, my defense is not holding them down right now. We got to put together a drive, get some points on the score on this next possession.
Here comes the option. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Roberts. Quick step and go. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. 1st down here for the offense. They want to throw it. Bring in the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Roberts. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. Pressure coming. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Under fire. Finds the tight end. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the shot to clear is trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Throws to the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Snagged out of the air. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Gardner. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. offense gets set for second down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Chanticleers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. And some room to work. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting headed to the end zone. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He lets one fly deep. He's got it way down the field. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, App State.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
And it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect him. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. He'll pull it down and run. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Barber. Dumps it to the back. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Appalachian State faithful raising the roof and trying to help the Mountaineers on 3rd down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Chanticleers will call on their punt team. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Punting inside, it's Roberts. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They go right back to him, and he could not get loose on the run. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. He's got an open man, speeding down the left side. 10, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off play action on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. Back to throw, it's Barber. Shoots it to the left. Picked off! What a play by this defense! Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. They'll run play action. Finds his man. It's Villa. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. The Mountaineers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Wants to throw it again. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Roberts. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their 2nd. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's out of bounds at his own 16-yard line, and he just couldn't find the corner on that return. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at LSU taking on the Mississippi State Bulldogs. And it's the Tigers in an absolute fist fight with a team that has been every bit their equal today. Both offenses putting up points. Feels like anything can happen in this second half. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Pac-12. Now over to your game in Boone. This tight end is enjoying quite the day through 2 quarters. It's amazing how athletic tight ends are now and just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them this halftime lead.
The shot that clears will boot it away to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Appalachian State comes out on the field to get the drive started. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
There's a crease. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Mountaineers moving quickly to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Singleton. Rushes on him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on 3rd down.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Mountaineers decide to punt it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Hand off from the shotgun. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. He'll try to get to the marker himself. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Washington. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. It'll be 3rd and long. Using his feet. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end. Great place to start for this offense. Looking for a crease, it's Roberts. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Mountaineers can really attack on this 2nd and short. That's caught, it's Villa. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Somehow they fought all the way back, and it's a 1-possession game. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. The Chanticleers now ready to go on offense. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it, we didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The shot to clear, send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Looking for room, it's Roberts. Oh, he's got some space.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He'll try it again. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Roberts. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man, it's Singleton. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Keeps it himself. On the move at the 30. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stand.
Maybe a crease. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. He's going to lose a yard on that one. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. It's a draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. With that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Coastal!
I'll tell you, you're lucky if you're watching a college football game and you see one return for a touchdown. That's now his 2nd of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running ability. He's shown you his speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way the rest of this game and the rest of the season.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Snags it quickly on the left. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The completion short of the sticks, it's second down. Off the play fake. And his throw is incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep, good coverage.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in there. He's loose down the middle. At the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Chanticleer. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth quarter lead. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
Scanning the field, it's Singleton. Right on the money. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Webb. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man on the right. Lots of room to run. Touchdown, Appalachian State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And the Mountaineers regain the lead. From the gun. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and that could be big as it draws him to within a field goal. On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their second. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. And the Chanticleers with the 1st and 10. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. To throw, it's Singleton. Caught. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the change, but there is a man still down on the field. The run inside. It's Webb. Nothing doing on that play, and the clock will stop for the 2-minute timeout.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Oh, no, the ball popped out. And he gets the fumble back, but that clock is still an enemy. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. This game will come down to this, a field goal try to save them. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Field goal is good, game is tied, and how about a little drama, guys? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. This is what you dream of, isn't it? Waning seconds, football in your hands, a chance to etch your name in this moment in the rich history of this rivalry. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
And that's luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. This crowd in Boone, North Carolina, they are showing out on this big 3rd down. Could be an alley. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Back to throw, it's Barber. Makes the grab. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Score is deadlocked, and the clock is winding down. A run for the quarterback. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Knocked down in the backfield. And boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They'd love to make this kick easier by picking up a few on 3rd down. It's 56 yards out from here. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. With the ball marked down at the 33, that'll leave them with a 50-yard attempt to try to win this game. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Now all the pressure switches to their defense. They've got to get a stop, nothing to work with as they try to force another round of OT. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
First play of the first possession of OT. Try and play action. Buys a little time with his feet. Oh, sticks that big mitt up there and grabs it. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The shot that clears looked to do some damage in the red zone. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. So now it's second and long. From the gun, running back on the move. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Now to keep this overtime drive going on third and short. A little screen to the running back. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina! They strike first in overtime. The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just
makes you grab and room to run. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. First and goal, down a touchdown. They have to get it in the end zone. To the air, it's Singleton. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete, he was going for the touchdown. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. To the air on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Third and goal here in overtime, and they need a touchdown. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, App State. They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
From the gun, to give, looking for room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Now setting up shop in the red zone. Right back to the well. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keeps it on the option. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. First and goal, they'll try to take the lead here in the second overtime. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Wide receiver comes in motion. That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime. Now in the second overtime, you must go for the two-point conversion. Looking to throw at Singleton. They do not get the 2, and now the lead sits at 6 in double OT. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. They'll start this drive going to the air. Here comes the heat. Breaks loose. Quarterback gets the first down. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. First and goal as they try to answer with a touchdown of their own. Looking to throw. Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy
Touchdown, Coastal! That ties it up here in double OT, and now they can win it. Second overtime, you have to go for 2, and this is for the win. He's looking to throw. They are in! Ball game, and that does it in double OT with a 2-point conversion. I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck, and you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis.